Well, hello there. This is Paul from Functional Fitness PTS, and today I'm going to show you how to use the mobility rod to ensure your spine is in the correct position when you perform exercises that involve hinging at the hip. Now, the mobility rod has a number of excellent uses. You can use it to pretend to be Gandalf, you shall not pass. You can pretend to be the fighty stick man out of the less celebrated Matrix sequels, or Garth Maul out of Star Wars, or, as we're going to demonstrate today, you can use it to make sure your back is straight and you're maintaining correct spinal alignment when you perform exercises where you hinge at the hip. So, the way to do that is place a stick behind you so it makes contact with the back of the head, between the shoulder blades and the tailbone, or the coccyx. And if you find that funny, that's your problem and not mine. Then, with a slight bend in the knee, hinge forwards, making sure it's the hips that are bending and not to the back. If at any point you start to lose contact with the stick, that means your back has started to bend and you're no longer hinging at the hips correctly. And the reason this is important is when you are hinging at the hips, you want to make sure when you move the back, you're not using the smaller and weaker back muscles, but instead using the erector spinae, the stronger back muscles, and also the glutes and hamstrings. So again, make contact with 3 points, slight bend in the knee, and then hinge forwards, but not going to the point where you break contact with the stick. Now, this is useful in a number of exercises, including a good morning, performed using a dumbbell, which is basically exactly that same movement. So slight bend in the knee, hinging at the hips, keeping the back straight, and here you've got to really try to put the feeling of moving with the stick into your muscle memory. So even when the stick is not there, remember what it felt like to do that movement and to have your back in line. So that's the first one, from your good morning. The second one is deadlift, which here we're going to perform using a kettlebell. Similar principle, except in the deadlift you're going to bend the knees a bit more. Nonetheless, you want to ensure your back is straight throughout the exercise. So here, although you're hinging a bit further forward and bending the knees a bit more, you still want to make sure your back is in line with itself, not hinging like that, not flattening the lower back or curving the shoulders, and instead maintaining the same position as when you were using the stick. And then we'll go up and down like that, and it's not just useful in leg exercises, it's also in exercises where you work the upper body by hinging at the hips, including the bent over row. So again here, slight bend in the knee, hinge forwards, but again, as you're performing that movement, you want to make sure your back is straight, you're not flapping the lower back or hunching the shoulders. So there we are. That is 3 moves in which it's extremely important to have correct spinal alignment, and how you can make sure you do that using our good friend, the mobility rod. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some more exciting videos soon. Peace out.